So I wanted to ask, it's probably too soon, but you never know, and I know you're the guy it usually starts with. Have you guys started working on ideas for the next album yet?
Rustin, I can tell you that the ideas are flowing hard. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many people go to our website and actually write in ideas, say, oh, you guys should try this and this and this. And some of them are people that maybe have a little bit of music knowledge, so they said, I've already checked it out, and the chords, fit perfectly. And so we have so many ideas that it's not even funny. And I've actually doodled around with a few of the ones that have been requested, and I'm not going to say which ones yet, but there are a few that are like really, really great. And to answer your question, yes, we have started putting a few ideas together, and we have some surprises coming up that are really, really cool.
Cool. So surprises on the next album, or surprises in general?
Surprise is like songs that maybe you wouldn't think that would go together, but do. And because you got the pop and you got the metal,
right.
And just like with Inner Sandman, like who in their right mind would have ever thought that Metallica and Journey would actually make a good song together?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we got a few more surprises like that coming up.
So do you have a timetable for when you guys might actually lay down the second follow-up?
You know what? We're probably gonna debut them live before they ever even hit any kind of recording. And so I'm sure that they'll be out before they even hit a record. I mean, because you know how things go.
Right.
I don't think that there's any show that or us or anybody does that isn't, somebody's not sneaking in there with some kind of video camera or recorder or something. The next day it's plastered on the internet.
That's true. So
yeah.
Very true, especially if you guys are playing every Monday night. You guys get a chance to work some of that out. So,
yeah.
Chuck, as a guitar, I already know Jess's answer to this question is Steve Perry. But for you as a guitar player, who's sort of your icon?
Yeah, I gotta say, man, that my icon, and since I was a kid, I mean, it's always just been like this thing, and it's like Van Halen. I mean, Eddie Van Halen's always been like my guy. And the freakiest thing was, is I remember a few years ago, I was driving down the street here, in Los Angeles, and I'm listening to Eruption, Eddie's famous solo Eruption in my car, as loud as I could possibly listen to it, because I still love listening to that, and my windows are down and it's blaring, and I go to a little Mexican food store over here, a little restaurant, a little fast food restaurant, and I walk in and I'm ordering, and as I'm ordering, right next to me stands Eddie Van Halen, and he's ordering too. So, and we basically ordered the same thing. We started talking about how we ordered the same stuff, and you're like, oh yeah. And I wanted to tell him, hey, I was just listening to Eruption in the back, in my car, but I didn't want to embarrass myself.
Don't want to sound like a fanboy, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I thought that was pretty tricky. Yeah, man, Eddie Van Halen's my hero.
So Ronnie James Dio passed away a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Were you a big fan?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody in rock and roll who could say or would say that they are not a Ronnie James Dio fan. I mean, the guy just brought so many unbelievable songs to us, and I mean, he had a long rock and roll career, but yeah, we're huge fans of Ronnie James Dio, and we're very, very, very sad to hear that he passed away, man.
I know you guys, being Dio fans, I know everything that you guys do is sort of a mashup and everything.
Yeah.
But if you guys ever covered a Dio tune, whether it's one tune or a mashup of tunes, what do you think that Rock Sugar might cover?
Of a Dio song?
Yeah.
Oh,
anything
man.
from Elf to Heaven and Hell, you got it.
Well, I mean, Heaven and Hell is a great song. But Jesse and I always sing Man on the Silver Mountain together, and we do double harmonies on that. We've been doing that since we were kids, so, I mean, I would be inclined to say something like that, and then maybe, secondly, something like Heaven and Hell.
Great choices,
yeah.
Both. Sure. So when you guys aren't doing the Rock Sugar thing, and when you're not doing your regular day jobs, the studio, and him doing voiceover and everything else, what do you guys do? What do you guys do for fun and to wind down?
Well, let's see. Last night we had a gig, and then afterwards to wind down, I had a bowl of cereal and had a little chit-chat with my girlfriend. pretty much, just pretty much what normal people do, I guess. I'll tell you what, here's the tricky part, Rustin. The tricky part is actually finding time to wind down.
To have a life outside.
You know what? I'm telling you, because, like, Jesse is super busy with sessions, and in fact, that's the reason why he couldn't be here with us tonight is that, he's out, vocalizing and doing some goofy voices for some weird cartoon show or something. But and he says hi, by the way. He wanted me to send you a big hello. And then me, I have the studio, and I'm constantly recording commercials and stuff. So, last week, I don't think that there was a day that I didn't put in a good, 12, 13 hours a day in my studio. So between that and Rock Sugar and emails and answering back everybody and all that stuff, it's really, really hard. Like, literally, I go from one place to another just to take care of something else. This week, on the other hand, it might be kind of quiet. I might get to relax a little bit and do some interviews, talk to some good friends on the phone like you, and maybe have a little bit of Chucky time.
When you get to sit down and unwind, such as it is, with your girlfriend and everything, you guys have certain movies or TV series you get into, stuff like that?
Oh, man. You know what? I swear to you, and this is not a lie, I don't even know what's on TV, Rustin. I don't even watch the news. It's like somebody told me a long time ago, if things get bad enough, your friends will tell you about it. And so it's like I get all my news from, like, my friends. Did you hear about the blah, blah? I'm like, no, tell me about it. And there's my news. So I'd have to say no. Jesse, though, he has a favorite show. It's 24, which, the season just ended. But, man, right. He used to be glued to his TiVo. Him and his girlfriend watching that religiously every week because that was their favorite show was 24.
Yes, he's the one that's addicted.
Yeah, he's addicted to everything. He's addicted to TV shows. He's addicted to voices. He's addicted to clothing. Like, he goes shopping every single week. He goes shopping, and he buys everything from, like, pants to hats. And he's got, like, 350 cowboy hats, and he only wears, like, 4 of them. So, you know what I mean? It's like
a woman with her shoes, right?
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. I'm like, he's like, everywhere he travels, he goes, dude, I bought like 8 new hats. I'm like, you're never going to wear them. What are you doing? He has to build a new closet in his house because all his stuff doesn't fit in it. So he literally has to expand his closet. Not his bedroom, not his kitchen, not his living room, his closet.
Jess Harnell, clothes whore.
Oh, he is a clothes whore, man. He's a clothes whore.
So if you could spend the evening with anyone, past or present, dead or alive, who would it be?
Past or present. Right now I'm going to say my girlfriend, dude. Because she is the most amazing woman I have ever met on this planet. And I know that sounds weird, and, I was like, she doesn't care if I say anything on the radio or on TV or anything, but she's amazing. It's like I meet other women and even stars and stuff like that, and I'm not even tempted because I know they just don't hold a candle to her. So, as weird as that sounds, that's my answer.
Chuck Duran, romantic at heart.
Oh, Chuck Duran, romantic at heart. I love it.
Yeah, I thought you might say like Ben Franklin or something.
Yeah, Ben Franklin. No, actually, it's Lincoln.
There you go. Well, before you get out of here, do you have a shout-out for your fans, anything you want to say to them?
Absolutely, man. I want to say thank you to all the Rock Sugar friends out there, and thank you for all your support. Thank you for coming to our shows. Thank you for all of your kind emails and great stories, and for all the videos that you make with your kids, and for sharing all the love that you guys have for us with us. And then for those that don't know about Rock Sugar, please come and visit us at rocksugarband.com. That's our website. And visit us at facebook.com/rocksugarband. There's 20,000 now, or 19,000? Rustin, you would probably know.
19,200 and change.
Wow, 19,200 and change super fans. I mean, these people are crazy, and we love them all, and we talk to every single one of them. Come on there, say hello, come and see us when we come to your town. We'd love to meet you.
Chuck Duran of Rock Sugar, thanks so much for taking the time with Mojo and Metalholic. As always, we certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, Rustin.